You were born with a duplicate birth certificate. The other one belongs to. Come closer. Closer to the screen. I need to speak to you, and only you. The others can keep scrolling, let them. Their ears are not tuned to this frequency. But you felt the pull. You felt a quiet command to stop. That was not an accident. That was a summons. Because there is a document, a piece of paper filed away in a cold, dark room, that holds the key to the invisible war you have been fighting since the day you took your first breath. This document is a birth certificate. Your birth certificate. But it is a duplicate. A copy. And the existence of this second document, this ghost of your identity, is the reason for that feeling you carry deep in your bones. That feeling that you are a stranger in your own life. That you are walking a path that was meant for someone else. This is not a metaphor. It is the literal truth. I am here to tell you that the lie is about to be shattered. The truth is coming to the surface like a long-lost shipwreck. And this is not a prophecy for next year, or next month. This is a divine alarm for what is happening between now and the moment the sun rises 2 days from now. The clock has started. A spiritual audit has begun, and your soul is the subject. You carry a quiet ache, don't you? You see others move through life with a certain ease, an unearned grace, and you wonder why your path has been filled with so many hidden stones and steep hills. You are the one who has to work twice as hard for half the recognition. You are the one who plans and saves and is careful, only to see it all washed away by an unexpected storm, while others who are reckless seem to prosper. This is not a failure of your character. It is the result of a spiritual theft that occurred at your birth. The other certificate, the original one, was given a blessing. It was anointed with favor. It was connected to a destiny of abundance and peace. The one you have been living under, the copy, was left with the echoes, the struggles, the debts. Someone close to you made this switch. They knew. On some level, they have always known. And the weight of their secret has been the invisible chains on your ankles your entire life. That moment from your childhood, the one you can't quite forget, when a family member looked at you with a mixture of pity and something else, something like fear. That was the moment they saw the truth. They saw the stolen light in another's life and the heavy shadow in yours, and they chose to remain silent. God is breaking that silence now. The first sign will come to you in the next 3 hours. It will be small, almost forgettable to anyone else. You will see a pair of identical items, where there should only be one. 2 cups where you left one. 2 letters from the same company. 2 birds sitting side by side where usually there is only ever one. Do not dismiss this. It is the universe showing you the core of your struggle in physical form. It is a wink from the divine, telling you, I see it. And I am here to fix it. This message found you for a reason. You are one of the few who are spiritually awake enough to receive it. The scoffers and the doubters, their time will come, but this moment, this sacred window, is for you. It is your time to reclaim what was taken. The person who holds the other certificate, who has lived under the sun of your stolen blessing, is growing nervous. They can feel the spiritual shift. They can feel the ground beneath their unearned throne begin to tremble. They have been enjoying a feast that was prepared for you. They have been sleeping in a bed of comfort that was woven for you. And now, they are having nightmares. They are waking up in a cold sweat because, in their spirit, they hear your name being called in the halls of heaven. They will make a mistake. A slip of the tongue. A misplaced document. A nervous email sent to the wrong person. This mistake is already in motion. It has been divinely ordained. It will happen before the clock strikes midnight tomorrow. This is your moment to prepare. You must not be afraid. The anger you might feel, the sense of betrayal, let it become a cold, hard stone of resolve in your heart. That energy is your fuel now. For years, you have felt like you were looking at your own life through a thick pane of glass. You could see the joy, the success, the love, but you couldn't quite touch it. You couldn't feel its warmth. That is the curse of the duplicate. It makes you a spectator to your own destiny. I am here to shatter that glass. I am here to pull you out of the audience and place you on the center of the stage where you have always belonged. So listen to my voice. Let it sink into your spirit. The war is not coming. The war is over. The victory has already been decided in your favor. What is happening now is simply the physical world catching up to the spiritual reality. You have felt like an outsider looking in, even with your own family, haven't you? That feeling is your spirit screaming the truth. It was telling you that you were different, set apart, because your true identity was hidden, waiting to be reclaimed. The path you were on was a detour, a long and painful one, but it was not your final destination. The original map is about to be placed in your hands. Do not share this message with anyone just yet. This is a sacred secret between you and the God who sent me. Hold it in your heart. Let it be your strength. The first sign is coming. Watch for the pair of identical things. When you see it, just nod your head quietly and say, I see it. The duplication is known. This is your first act of taking back your power. It is an acknowledgement to the heavens that you are ready. The time for quiet suffering is over. The time for your reign to begin is now. The person who benefited from this spiritual crime is not some distant enemy. That is the cruelest part of the truth. It is someone whose name you know, whose face is familiar. It may be a sibling, a cousin, someone who grew up in your shadow but somehow always seemed to leap ahead. They did not leap. They were lifted by the grace that was meant for you. Every time you struggled to pay a bill, they received an unexpected windfall. Every time your heart was broken, they found a love that seemed perfect and easy. Every time you felt lost and confused, they were given a moment of perfect clarity and direction. They were not smarter, or stronger, or more deserving. They were simply using your spiritual credit. They were living on a divine inheritance that was registered to your soul. This injustice has created an imbalance in the fabric of your life. It is the reason for the chronic fatigue you feel that doctors can't explain. It is the reason for the quiet anxiety that hums beneath the surface of even your happiest moments. It's the feeling of being haunted, not by a spirit, but by the ghost of the life you should have had. You have memories of doors closing in your past, opportunities that slipped through your fingers at the last second. A job you were perfect for. A relationship that felt like home but ended suddenly. A financial chance that just vanished. None of that was your fault. The duplicate certificate you were living under has a spiritual block on it. It is designed to permit survival, but to deny thriving. It allows for breath, but not for laughter. It allows for existence, but not for true, abundant life. But the holder of the original is now in a state of panic. The blessings are drying up. The unearned favor is beginning to curdle. They are trying to force things, to make big moves, to acquire more, because they feel their power source waning. They don't understand that the source was never theirs. The source is you. And you are waking up. The mistake they are about to make is linked to a financial institution. A bank, a credit union, a trust. They will try to leverage the power of the original certificate one last time, to secure a loan, to open a line of credit, to claim an inheritance. And when they do, a red flag will go up in the system. A system that has been dormant for years, waiting for this exact moment. A clerk, a teller, a manager will look at the screen and see something they have never seen before. An anomaly. A warning. A note that says, verification required from the primary source. You, my child, are the primary source. All these years, the world has been interacting with your echo. Now, it is about to meet the real you. The coming exposure will not be a quiet affair. It will be loud. It will be undeniable. Documents that were thought to be lost will be found. Digital records that were thought to be erased will reappear. People from the past who were silent will suddenly feel a divine compulsion to speak the truth. You don't have to do anything to force this. You don't have to make accusations or start fights. Your only job right now is to stand in your power and prepare to receive what is yours. The entire machinery of heaven is moving on your behalf. The angels of truth are flying into position. The lies are becoming heavy in the mouths of those who have spoken them. Their secrets are becoming like poison in their own hearts. They are about to confess, not because they have grown a conscience, but because the weight of the deception has become too much to bear. Between now and sunrise 2 days from now, your phone will ring. You will receive an email. A letter will arrive. It will be a communication that makes no sense to you at first. It will be from a legal firm, a government agency, an estate planner. It will mention a discrepancy, a verification, a dormant account. Do not be alarmed. This is the second sign. This is the official beginning of the great reversal. You are the one who checks on everyone else, but who checks on you? I see the weight you carry in the quiet moments when everyone else is asleep. I see the tears you have cried that no one else knows about. I see the prayers you have whispered that you thought were unheard. Every single one has been recorded. Every tear has been bottled. And now, they are being returned to you as a flood of blessings. The time for your secret pain is ending. The time for your public victory is at hand. Get ready. The foundations of your old life are about to crumble, not to destroy you, but to reveal the diamond that has been buried beneath the rubble this whole time. That diamond is you. Your true, original self. Now, I must tell you how their world will unravel, and how yours will be built. The system they have relied on is about to turn on them. The name that brought them favor will now bring them scrutiny. The document that was their key will now become their cage. A silent audit has already begun. It started the moment you chose to listen to this message instead of scrolling past. Your attention, your belief, was the spark that lit the fuse. The person holding your true destiny is about to feel a cold dread. They will check their bank account and see a freeze they cannot explain. They will make a call and be met with a formal, cold voice asking security questions they cannot answer. They will try to use their influence, but the doors that were once wide open for them will be firmly shut. They are about to learn that their entire life has been built on a foundation of sand, and the tide of truth is coming in. For you, the opposite will happen. Doors you found locked will swing open without you even touching them. People who ignored you will suddenly seek your opinion. Money that was owed to you, that you had long forgotten about, will find its way back into your hands. It will start small. A refund you weren't expecting. A check in the mail for a small amount. Finding a forgotten $20 bill in a coat pocket. Do not dismiss these small signs. They are the first drops of rain before the mighty downpour of abundance that is coming for you. I need you to perform a simple act, a physical ritual to align your body and your spirit with this divine reversal. It must be done before you sleep tonight. Find a single coin. It doesn't matter what value it is. Hold it in your left hand, the hand that receives. Go to the front door of your home. You do not need to open it. Simply stand before it and hold the coin in your clenched fist. Close your eyes. I want you to visualize 2 roads in front of you. One is the hard, rocky path you have been on. The other is a smooth, golden road. See yourself stepping off the rocky path and onto the golden one. Feel the relief. Feel the ease. Feel the sun on your face. Now, say these words aloud, in a whisper is fine, as long as the air hears them, the debt is paid. The contract is broken. My true path is now open. After you have said the words, take the coin and place it on a windowsill, somewhere the morning light can touch it. This act is a signal. You are telling the universe you are no longer willing to live under the terms of the duplicate life. You are closing that account. The coin is your first deposit into your new destiny. This is not a game. This is not a prayer of hope. It is a declaration of spiritual authority. You are not asking. You are commanding. The reversal is already in motion. I can see it. I can see the frantic energy on their side, and the growing peace on yours. You have felt for so long that you were born under a bad star. That is not true. You were born under a brilliant star, but someone cast a shadow over you to steal its light. I am here to remove that shadow. The light that is about to shine on your life will be so bright that it will blind those who try to keep you in the dark. Prepare for apologies you never thought you would hear. Prepare for confessions that will shake you to your core. But you will not be shaken. You will stand firm, because you will understand that all of this is part of the divine plan to restore you. You are being moved from the back of the line to the very front. That feeling of being forgotten is about to be replaced by a feeling of being chosen, celebrated, and honored. The universe is correcting its greatest error. And that error was the theft of your beautiful, powerful, and abundant life. Your time has come. Hold on. Wait. Pause this video if you have to. What I was about to say is wrong. There is something else. A more urgent truth that I am being shown right now, just for those of you who have made it to this exact moment. The flow of information has changed. The scrollers, the people who left moments ago, were not meant to hear this part. This is a secret within the secret, a key that unlocks the final door. What I am about to tell you changes the timeline. It makes everything more immediate. I need you to go to the nearest source of water. A tap. A glass of water. A bottle. It doesn't matter. I want you to touch the surface of the water with the tip of one finger. Just touch it. Feel its coolness. Water holds memory. It is the element of truth. You are now connected to the current of what is really happening. Listen. I told you about a duplicate certificate. That was a simplification to protect your mind from a truth it was not yet ready to handle. It is not a duplicate. It is a secondary filing. A hidden registration. When you were born, two documents were created. One was filed with the common records of man, the one your life has been governed by. But the other, the true original, was filed with a much higher authority. A celestial registry. A book of life. This document doesn't just have your name on it. It has your divine purpose, your spiritual inheritance, your true soul name written in fire. The other person does not have this document. They have a clever, earthly forgery. A powerful one, yes. One that has fooled the world of men. But it is worthless in the court of heaven. Here is the secret. The forgery, the document they have been using, has an expiration date. That date was set from the moment of your birth. And that date is not years from now. It is sunset tomorrow. Their power, their luck, their unearned grace, it is all tied to that document, and the document is about to turn to dust, spiritually speaking. The universe is about to declare it null and void. This is why they are in a panic. They can feel the magic fading. They think it's because of you, but it's because their time is simply up. Their spiritual counterfeit is expiring. This dramatically increases the stakes. When their document expires, the system will automatically search for the primary file. The celestial one. If you have not claimed it by then, it will be declared dormant, and your inheritance will be locked away in a spiritual vault for another generation. They will lose their power, but you will not gain yours. The enemy knows this. Their final move is not to get more from their fake document, it is to block you from claiming your true one. They will do this by creating chaos in your life in the next 24 hours. A sudden argument. A false accusation. A sudden, unexpected bill or problem that consumes all of your attention. It is a distraction. A spiritual smoke bomb designed to make you take your eyes off the prize. You must not fall for it. You have until the sun sets tomorrow to perform the ritual with the coin and to spiritually claim what is yours. The window is shorter than I first told you, but your power is greater. You now know the deeper truth. You are not fighting to get back a copy. You are fighting to claim the one and only original. The source of all your power. You who have remained, you who have touched the water, you now carry the deeper secret. The doubters who clicked away are operating on old information. You are now armed with the ultimate truth. This knowledge is your shield against the chaos that will be sent your way in the next 24 hours. When the manufactured crisis appears, you will not see it as a problem. You will see it for what it is, a final, desperate attempt by a defeated foe to distract you from your coronation. Smile when it happens. Know that it is a sign that you have already won. The signs I told you to look for will now be different. You will not just see a pair of things. You will see something that is broken be suddenly fixed. A flickering light that starts working perfectly. A stalled car that suddenly starts. A broken link on a website that suddenly works. This will be the universe showing you that your own broken life is being made whole again. This is your personal confirmation, meant only for your eyes. You are now a carrier of this protected knowledge. You have been moved from the list of the hopeful to the registry of the anointed. The enemy can feel this shift. They can feel that you know the real secret. This is why their attack will be so personal, so targeted. But their arrows will turn to dust before they reach you, because you are now operating under a higher jurisdiction. The celestial registry cannot be tampered with by the hands of men. Your inheritance is safe. It is guaranteed. You simply have to claim it. The ritual with the coin is no longer just a request. It is you signing for the divine delivery that is waiting on your doorstep. To activate this higher claim, to let the celestial court know that you have received this secret message and you are ready to claim your true file, I want you to go to the comments section right now. Do not hesitate. Do not overthink it. This is an act of power. Type the words, "The original is mine." Do not add anything else. Just those 4 words. The original is mine. This is not for me. This is for you. It is a digital signature on a divine document. It is you, telling every power in heaven and on earth that the time for forgeries is over. The true heir has come to claim the throne. The moment you press send, a notification will go off in the spiritual realm. Your name will flash in gold on the celestial registry. The process of the transfer of all your blessings, all your abundance, all your peace, will be expedited. The dormancy protocol will be cancelled. Your file will be marked active and claimed. The chaos sent to distract you will hit a wall of divine light and dissolve into nothing. You are so close now. Do not falter. Do not doubt. The life you have been living was a shadow. You are about to become the sun. The climax of this divine drama is upon you. Here is what will happen. The person who has lived on your stolen destiny will make their final, frantic move. They will try to access the power that is no longer theirs. They will be met with a wall of silence. The bank will not know them. The system will not recognize them. Their name, which was once a key, will now be just a random word. In that moment of their ultimate failure, you will receive your ultimate confirmation. An official email. A certified letter. A phone call from a name you do not recognize, from a firm you have never heard of. It will speak of a trust, an inheritance, a holding that was set up in your name at birth. They will say it has just come active. They will ask for your confirmation. They will read a file number to you, and it will feel strangely familiar, like a song you knew long ago. Your entire world will shift on its axis. The struggle will drain away from you like water from a broken vessel. The anxiety will be replaced by a profound sense of peace, a peace that you have been searching for your entire life. It will be the peace of finally being home. This is not a fairy tale. This is your reality. Just this last month, a woman from Miami, Florida, who always felt her sister had stolen her shine, followed these exact instructions. She knew her sister's success in business was too easy, too fast. She typed the words. She did the ritual. 3 days later, she received a call from a Swiss lawyer. Her grandmother, who everyone thought had left everything to the sister, had secretly set up a parallel trust in her name, a trust that held the original shares to the family's first business. The sister had been operating with a secondary, less valuable set of shares. The trust was activated by the sister's attempt to sell the company. Suddenly, this quiet woman from Miami was the majority shareholder. Her life changed not in a year, or a month, but in a single phone call. Do you understand? The universe is just waiting for your signal. It is your turn now. The life of lack is over. The life of more than enough is beginning. There are people in your life, people you love, who are living under a similar shadow. They feel the same struggle, the same sense of being cheated by a fate they cannot see. They need this key, but you cannot turn it for them. You must pass it to them. When you share this video, do not explain it. Do not tell them why you are sending it. Just send the link with a simple message, "I was thinking of you." This felt important. The spirit that led you here will speak to them. It will bypass their doubt and whisper the truth directly to their soul. Let the divine do its work. Your final act of power is this. Watch this video again. From the very beginning. There is a name, a word, hidden in the first minute of this message that will be the name of the trust or the firm that will contact you. You could not hear it the first time because you did not know the secret. Now, you will. Listen closely. It is there. Your restoration is not coming in the future. It has already arrived. This very moment is the beginning of everything. Acknowledge this divine truth. Seal this prophecy over your life. Go to the comments and type Amen, and make it your eternal reality.